Alright guys, well, I am doing this Montero Sport today. It's actually my mother-in-law's car. She wanted new speakers. They were blown, they're crappy, they're popping. This is the rear door, as you can tell. I've already gotten, the panel off. Got all my tools in a bucket. Chilling with some Coke. Yeah. And gonna put this new speaker in. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. Alright guys. From here, as you can see, I have the yellow wire and the gray and blue wire put up on the right sides they're supposed to be on. The yellow wire was a power wire on this car, and the gray and blue is the negative wire on this car, only on this side. All the other wires are different. You just have to figure it out. Either go online and figure it out, or if it helps you any, the actual older speaker, as I have just chilling right here, it has a negative and positive symbol on the back end of it right here, and then you can pretty much figure it out from there. Right there is how I'm going to position it. I've already marked holes on this bracket, this plastic bracket that we pretty much got going on here, and I'm going to start drilling the screws up into it, and it's going to look pretty good. So, excuse me, pretty excited about that. And I already did the front speakers yesterday, and they sound really good. They're also Pioneer. Pioneer's my favorite. And I don't know if you could see, I also did the front stereo as well, and it installed very clean and very nice. And then the two speakers. So I don't know if you could hear me in that part, but I am going to now install this one, and then I'll do the next side and show you guys both what it looks like when I'm done. Alright, well, this is the other side. I was working on that side. I got the speaker in. I'll show you guys, in the sunlight here in a second. But I'm on this side now, this side of the door. Pretty much just kind of show you exactly the points of taking the whole thing apart. Pretty much there is a screw right in here, and this whole thing pops off whenever you get the screw off. There's a screw right here, and then there's a screw right, let's see, right there. I don't know if you can see that, but and then there's a screw in this little cup holder. That ain't even a cup holder, that's a thingamajig. I forgot what it's called now. And there's a lot of dirt and crap in it. It's pretty gross. But there's a screw in that. And then pretty much what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pop this whole thing, off. There's little tabs all around here, and you pop it off. And sometimes they'll give you a hard time because of this right here. You would have to pop this out totally because it's connected to a metal bracket. The metal bracket actually is inside it and goes around and screws on like this, so whenever you're trying to take it off, it's not gonna, the bracket's, going around it, so it's not gonna pull off straight off. You're gonna have to go upward. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see. And usually you want to put your screws somewhere where you can find them. It's a little wind today, so I don't know if you can hear me. screw out, and there's one right here. Okay, and then we got a screw right in here. Whoop! Fell on the ground. Oh, alright. Now, what we want to do is see if I can find that tool that I was using. Where'd I put it? The door's locked. How's the door lock on that side? I accidentally hit the door lock? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Alright. Ah, there it is. And whatever, it doesn't matter. Found it. This is a door trimming tool. You can use it for pretty much anything that you need to take off the car. Usually get a plastic one because the metal ones actually scrape the plastic that you're trying to take off and breaks the tabs, you know, whenever you're trying to work on stuff. So, yeah. And that is the speaker that we're going to put on this side. Alright, let's see. As you can hear, it's starting to pop. If you can hear it. Alright. Well, you pretty much get the idea. So, can't really hold the video at the same time and try and get this thing off. Because it does take a little bit more work than just, you know, one hand. So, I'll get it off and I'll start off again. Alright, I got it off, as you can see. Now that metal piece I was talking about is right there. That's actually what is holding this in right here. And the door itself, the paneling on the door, it will not come out, you know, like I said, straight out. It's going to get caught right here. It's going to get stuck the whole time, and you're figuring out why it's doing that. Ugh, it's disgusting. And pretty much, like I said, you have to pop this off, you know, from inside here, and after you get the screw out, and the door should just pop straight off. You have to pull up on it, and it'll pop straight off. You got one wire on this door, also on the back door, and this right door over here, which I have already done. There's, you know, only, you know, a couple wires actually for these two, and the tweeter. But on that left door over there, there's a lot more wires because of, you know, different, you know, little options that they put on that side. So, yeah, if you didn't get to see it, you know, all that close, there's the new Pioneer CD player I put in our car. Looks pretty good, I guess. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And then there's that old speaker. Let's get that dang thing out. I don't like it. Bust. I don't really care about the screws because we're never going to use them again. So I'm just going to throw them down on the ground. I can use them for later projects. There we go. Sorry if my fingers have been in the way of that video. It's a little hard to take with just a phone. But, anywho, you just kind of fight it here. Try to get it off. There it goes. Alright, and little 15-watt piece of crap. Pretty much it just blew. All of hers blew. I heard it contributed to Savannah and Heaven messing with the bass on her stock radio before she ended up asking me to do this. It happened a while back. She's had blown speakers for a long time. And pretty much, you know, it blew. So, like I was talking to you before, to figure out what was positive and what is negative, yeah, you can't really tell on this camera. Maybe, I don't know. This top metal piece is the negative, and the bottom short metal piece is the positive. And pretty much what you do is you just match that with the wires. A lot of times radios don't have it, or stereos, and speakers and all that don't really have a color-coded diagram for you that's perfect. You usually have to go searching for it, and it sucks, but that's part of, you know, learning how to do it. Also, the speaker right here is on this side. Give me a second, let me see if I can sit here and mess with the black tape. Get this black tape off. That's holding these wires from getting damaged. The electrical black tape is optional. You don't always have to use it if you know that it's not going to get wet, or you know it's not going to get have any problems back here. You know, it's pretty solid. You know, there's no way of being able to get the speaker or the wires messed up or wet or anything like that. Then you don't have to use it. There we go. And pretty much you can see, you know, right here, the wires and their colors. One's yellow, like I said. The rears are yellow and gray. The front was blue and red, and I want to say it was black as well. Alright, now let me see if I can try and, you know, cut this whole insulation back. Alright, I'm getting a text message. I don't know if you can hear that. Got the Mario ringtone going. You know, the Mario theme is pretty ballin'. Pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to cut this old stock connector off, throw it on the ground, whatever, I'll clean it up later. And we're going to splice these two wires, and like I showed you on the other one, they were hooked up to the speaker on both sides correctly. Now, you have to understand that these wires are, if you get these wires messed up on the speaker, the polarity on the speaker will be messed up, and pretty much what it'll do is it'll shorten the lifespan of your speaker and blow it, and, you know, make it just sound absolutely terrible whenever you do try to listen to it. So make sure you get the positive on the positive, negative on a negative, you know, all that crap, and make sure it sounds good. And yeah, so that's pretty much about it for that. And I'm going to get the new speaker in on this side, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. I know I said that like 100 times already, but I just keep wanting to put a video after a video just to kind of show you guys exactly what you have to go through to kind of change speakers out. A lot of doors and stuff like that on vehicles are different. There's a lot of different ways of taking them off, but it's all pretty much basically the same thing. You have, you know, plastic tabs on the back, you got screws going into it, and you have to use this tool, make sure you get one, to get it all off. And that's pretty much it. So I'll show you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, well, got it in. Looks pretty decent on both sides. Got them both in. They sound both really good. It really brought this car back to life. And yeah, So let me get these door panels back on here, and then we'll go from there. You don't always have to have these on the front of the speakers. I mean, they're mainly for, you know, protection and whatnot, but a lot of times the panels on the doors have that protection, and mainly it protects against heat and you know, anything getting splashed up on it and ruining it. So, but anyways, got it all done and finished, and once I get these panels back on here, it'll be completed. Thanks for watching, guys.